everyone, it's me, Dirty Honey. So today I'm thinking about just how, as humans, we kind of, I don't know if we want to be remembered or what. I don't know if that's like a desirable thing, but it seems like very few people are remembered for any amount of time. Like, like once you die, your family who was alive when you died will probably remember you for a period of time, and then you'll start to slip out of their mind. You'll always be there, but slip out of the focus and then back in and back in and forth, in their mind, back in the back of their mind to the foreground. They'll be like, remembering you and stuff. But after the people who were alive, after everyone who was alive when you died dies, the people after that will probably not even know you existed, dude. Very, very, might hear your name. Oh, great grandpa, like, whatever. I don't even know what he looks like. Never talked to him. You just fall off, dude. And then after that generation goes, you're done, bro. You're just basically great grandpa after that, or grandma, or whatever the fuck. And so you kind of disappear into time and space after you die, and a little bit of that time and space goes by. You just are forgotten. Unless you do something that is fucking huge and everybody remembers you, Or like Jesus. A lot of people know that name and know who Jesus is, right? And Elvis. So the Beatles, these people, the members of the Beatles, John Lennon, all the people, Ringo Starr, whatever, okay? George Harrison. People know these guys and they remember them. Gandhi, Hitler, even. So there's good people to remember, or people who are remembered for, a good reputation or whatever. And then there's people who are remembered for being a total asshole and fucking things up, and everyone's like, dude, this guy's a dick. There might be people out there that still like those assholes, though, because, nobody's 100% unique. And that's interesting. Is Jesus 100% unique? Maybe we are 100% unique. Actually, I have a kind of a theory where it says that you have to be 100% unique. It's kind of hard to tell that uniqueness, but we're all kind of like a key, and if you're the same as something that already exists, you don't fit. You're redundant, and you just fall off into time or something. I'll do a video about that. It's fucking deep, bro. Anyways, we're talking about being remembered, and being remembered for what you did when you were alive. So sometimes people are remembered. Dude, look at this guy. I gotta get this shit. This is what happens here on the moon. People just run across the fucking street. Look at, there's a car coming. Like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with people, bro? You're smart, dude. You're smart. Keep running, stupid. Damn, I hope you saw that. This just ran diagonally across the intersection while cars are flying past him. The moon's full of crazy fucking people, dude. Don't be stupid, alright? Watch Dirty Honey and learn something. Or don't. Don't learn from me. Fuck, I always say that shit. It just pops out of my mouth. Don't learn from me. Alright? Do what you will. You're a responsible adult, right? If you're not, you shouldn't be watching this fucking channel. So being remembered is a thing that I don't know if we really want it or not. I don't necessarily give a shit. I don't think I care. But I'm making these videos, and when I'm dead, I might be dead right now. When you're watching this, who fucking knows? I could already be dead, and you're just watching an image of me. That's fucking scary, too. There's another topic. Dude, I can talk about anything. Shit. Okay, so let's stick to the subject at hand, being remembered. Alright? So we remember Jesus, or we know of him, and we continue to spout his name. So it's not like we actually knew him, or shook his hand, or spit on him, or fucking helped him carry a cross or something. So we don't really know him like that, but we keep his memory, the memory that he existed, alive, and we continue to talk about him. So the reason that's interesting to me is because I don't know if that's a good thing. Is this something that affects us after we're dead? Like if we die and everybody just forgets about us, do we just disappear into time and like fucking, since we're not remembered, we just kind of dissolve or something? Or maybe if nobody talks about us, we become free and we're detached from the memories on earth, and now our soul or what, our energy or aura or whatever the hell we are, our life force can be free, and it now is not tied down to earth. And so if that's the case, being remembered would be like a fucking curse. You don't want anyone to remember you. The remembered people never get peace. They just toss in their grave because everybody keeps bringing their name and their memory back to earth. They can never escape the prison of earth, potentially. And so maybe that's something that you don't want. And maybe these people, in the Bible, again, I quote the Bible all the time, even though I think, I'm not 100% sold on the whole, the destination and whatever, the whole thing. But it has information in it that a lot of people believe, and so I'd like to use that stuff because I don't know if it's true or not, which means it could be. So I already forgot what I was talking about, dude. Being remembered. We remember Jesus. Do we really want to be remembered? If we're remembered, maybe it's a curse, and we're never set free or released from earth. So maybe we don't want to be remembered. And maybe that's what I was going to say. First on earth, last in the afterlife, or whatever it says. The rich will be poor, poor will be rich, whatever. Everything kind of flips around. It's the opposite once you die and shit, according to the Bible. Something like that. The first will be last, last will be first. There you go. So maybe it's something like that. On earth, you're fucking king of the world. I'm fucking Elvis, bro. We do Jesus, whatever the fuck. And then you die and nobody forgets you and they keep saying your name, and after you're dead, you're like turning in your grave because you can never fucking be free. You just continue to be pulled back. Your memory, maybe the memory of you might be attached to your soul or something, and it's just keeping you kind of like a prisoner here on earth. You can't have your eternal happiness or freedom because everyone on earth remembers you. So maybe we're like torturing Jesus and Elvis and Hitler and shit by remembering them and talking about them and stuff like that. Who knows, dude? Or it could be the other side of the coin, where if we remember them, they're out there in the world, like or out there in the eternity or universe or heaven or whatever the fuck is out there, right? The afterlife, and they're just like everyone's remembering them, and they're just as popular in the afterlife, or maybe there's some form of a god because we all treat them like such here on earth. Even if it was Hitler and shit, maybe he got converted into some sort of demon or some shit, or equal god. I don't know how that all works, dude, afterlife. And maybe we're helping to create and give those souls that were previously here on earth power in the afterlife, or potentially pinning them down and not letting them be free. We don't know, man. It might not be either of those, and this whole conversation could just be totally stupid. But at the same time, it could be golden and right on the nose, and everyone's, we'll never know. Fuck, there's no way to prove that shit. So, I just thought that was real interesting, and kind of wanted to talk about it a little bit, because I don't know if we seek that or not. I'm a little confused as to whether or not that's something people actually want, or what, because I think we're more interested in just being king of the world while we're alive, and then once we're dead, I don't know that anyone gives a shit. I don't really think I care about that, but maybe I do, and I just haven't really paid attention to it. I don't know. Do you care? Tell me what you think about that in the comments, man. Fucking leave a comment, dude. That's why it's there. It's there with you know how to type, don't you? You're a full-grown adult. Figure it out, dude. Tell us what's going on with that and what you think about whether or not... Actually, I think there's a belief... There's a movie called Coco that talks about the Day of the Dead, the Mexican celebration, Dia dos Muertos, or something like that. Day of the Dead. And I think that has something to do, that movie Coco kind of taught me a little bit about that. And I think that's something to do with this. Watch the movie Coco. It might ring a bell. And so in the movie Coco, in the Day of the Dead. I'm not fucking Spanish. I don't know how to see that shit. All right? I don't want to fucking muerto of the word. All right? So the movie and the Day of the Dead belief that the Spanish culture has, or Mexican culture, or wherever it comes from is based on the good version, where if you think about those people, they get gifts and stuff in the afterlife, and they're still like king of the world in the afterlife, and everyone loves them. They're like an afterlife celebrity or something. But the flip side to that coin would be, if it was a bad thing. So anyways, that movie might, spark something in you to think about it or whatever. Otherwise, just think about it, see what you think, leave it a comment, watch the whole video, watch all the videos, like, subscribe, turn on the notifications. That way your phone or it'll tell you. Technology's fucking high tech, dude. Shit's high as fuck. So it'll tell you when I put out another video, okay? And so you won't have to lose sleep about, that way you're not constantly looking at YouTube waiting for my next video to come out like I know you all do. You can get a notification from your high-ass tech. So anyways, like, subscribe, tell everybody, be nice, alright? If you're nice, I think the eternity in the universe will be cool to you. You get what you get what you put out there, I think, or whatever. I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to be nice, and I think you should too. You should also listen to 91.5 KUSC FM, 91.5 FM on the radio, KUSC.org on the internet. And the people that make that music are, for the most part, all dead. And we remember them through their music. So let's just hope that they're getting credit for that in the afterlife instead of being tortured and turning in their grave for making something so beautiful. That would be bullshit. Fuck that. Better not be like that, God. You hear me? Alright, man. Don't do anything like that. Alright, so be nice. Subscribe and all that. Tell your friends. Talk to you later.